Hello, I'm back with another video. Today I'm gonna expose a little bit of Brazilian satanic people and how their crew of criminals work, how things work for them, how they stalk people, how are they planning to take over everything, how they keep track of our body actions, how they know so much about us. Basically, they are like Brazilians mixed with Afro Americans and a little bit of a ghetto. So the ghetto in America monitorize and check it out and keep update from the Afro descendants in Brazil. While Africa, the country Africa, uh, they run Brazil through corrupted politics and fake police. They do not do what the books tells us to do, which every community, every environment, uh, schools and stuff they tell us to do, which is as Brazilians just invade. They only invade lands that belong to Brazil, and then they make the land that they invade they make into a ghetto, and they they make one of their kids or their sons to graduate as lawyers so that he can like fight in court for better land, better apartments and stuff. So they keep on doing this. They get a new apartment in court and then they invade another land, and then they go in court saying that they are poor and all poor me, I need apartment, and then the judge give them a new apartments, and then they sell the apartment, and then they invite another land, and then they build another ghetto. So that's how Brazilians live. Right now I'm trapped. I'm 40 years old. I was used to be as a guinea pig of United States and Brazilians to to build a like life custom service, and all that is in life they are trying to put in my back now as some sort of like they're trying to blame me for the whole world's problem. But they're doing little by little. They're placing kids now, children, teenagers, kids, and all the people that are trying to gold digger in life and be gold digger in life, or try to get some anything out of life. They're trying to kill me somehow or torture me with thought suggestions. Every day I suffer thought suggestions from them. It's a mass of thoughts. They send it towards me. They all bully me. They make me as the center of all the blames. And for you that it's out there, you don't know because it's not you. They're not attacking you. But if someday comes to you, excuse me, you understand. A lot of people didn't survive. I survived because I meditate and I pray to God and I read books. I try to keep in track. I do exercise. But a regular person, as I find out, a regular person, Brazilians, they actually make them become autists. They become autists. First, they isolate the guy from society. Then they make the guy super worried about life, and then the person stop reading, stop learning, and the person start going with the flow of the attacks of the person's surrounds and the person's environment, which Brazilians are trying to make everyone to become savage or homeless. So that way they attack the person. If you don't fight back, they will keep on doing it until you're overwhelmed and then you give up. Many people already killed themselves. You can see on the internet a lot of people suicide. The main thing about Brazilians, it's so easy to understand. The police is fake. The police is working with the Afro-Americans. Afro-Americans, they're lawless. They think just because the police is fake and it helps them to do crime, they think they can kill anyone they want. I already said that. They think they're gods. They think they... South Americans, Afro descendants, they're like this. Not all of them, of course not. I already said that it's not all of them, all of you, but the majority of you, ghetto descendants. What you do, you put a gay guy, you black people, you're based on theories. You're trying to be intellectual. You're trying to follow up white people. And because you have this history of slavery, and you try so hard to surpass white people and people like me. For example, I will never be able to surpass you because you come from a long way behind back in the day. It's like there's no way I can surpass you. You grew up in the United States, you know all the BS that you've been through before I was born. But now here I am. I went to the United States. You stole it from me. Not you, Afro-Americans, but a lot of Brazilians and a lot of Americans stole it from me. You pushed me, Afro-descendants, when I was coming back, you tried to scare me in the streets. So all the things that happened in Miami, New Jersey, if you want, I can say it. I remember like everything. I remember what you did. But it's not, maybe for material for another video. I see now that the world is getting together to steal from individuals, for single individuals. What you do, you study about the person's life. For example, me or any guy that is single. You make their family divorce, and then you put families against each other, members of the family against each other. You try to put brothers to marry the brothers' wives, to hate women, fathers to fight fathers. You are trying to bring up apocalypse into Brazilians. And then for the lack of reading, lack of books, lack of knowledge, people end up accepting the thoughts that you suggest, and then they do it. Usually they kill their mothers, they kill their fathers. They don't care because they don't have any principles. They did not grow up on top of, based on any principles. For them, killing a life is like nothing. They go to jail. They have friends in jail. They are used to go in jail. They used to live in jail because, especially in Brazil, police is making more money with people in jail and their stupid little crimes than people working normally, because Brazilians, they don't understand the money flowing system of paying taxes and then making the money flow between people. They think it's just buying a car, getting like a lifetime down payment in a popular car that it's worth $10,000. $10,000, they pay $60,000 in a car. They spend their entire life paying for a stupid car to show off for two other stupid people. They're all getting fat and obese. They're no good. They don't socialize. They're very evil and very nasty. They're satanic. They spend most of their times sending indirections and poison thought suggestion, poison thought irritation. They irritate people all the time. At least me, they do irritate. They make their voice become so nasty and irritated that when they open their mouth, it's already the person wants to die. Like, that's how I feel when I hear their voice. That's why I'm gonna move. They think they won me. This house is not mine. If they're trying to steal this real estate from my family, they're gonna have to go through court. I heard that a lot of Brazilians, a lot of criminals, they're selling people's houses before, even without the person inside. And then how they do is that they destroy the entire environment. They study the person's lifetime and how each person gets paid in their salary and their jobs. They try to manipulate who is the boss in the job. They try to, it's called the binary. It's not the binary, but the binary, it's how they're studying each individual in each country to try to put the person down and submit the person as property of their property. It's called, in my research, it's called carbon. Each individual has a carbon study lifetime line of time life, a lifetime or timeline that we have, all of us. So what Ghetto do, they go like, okay, here's Abimael. What is it? What's he doing? What is he? And then they go, oh, he does some paint job. He works with a bicycle. He sells stuff on the internet. We are blocking him so much, but sometimes he get money from his mother. And then the criminals like, oh, what about his mother and his brother? And they start digging into our families. So that way, Brazilian and the police, they gather together in ghettos, getaway ghettos, emergency getaway ghettos that they invade, and they build a little bit up rooms and stuff to hide drugs and the police and criminal stuff. And then they go to places like this and they study about each of us. People, if you're trying to be a good person, they study about you, and they are trying to cut each of your sources of money. That's why the internet in Brazil don't pay at all. They don't pay anything. They just pretend they're paying. They make a lot of fake videos saying that they are paying, but they're not paying anybody. They're just faking funny. Then there is the fake church. Fake church, it's where Brazilian satanic people take their children to grow up. So their satanic people, children, they go to fake churches in Brazil to learn music and to try to compete in America or against Afro descendants, which is the society is making life only about music now. They are graduating some doctors to provide doctor support to the satanic people that are becoming rich overnight by stealing from others and by destroying people's life like they did with my life. And also now only women runs the companies. Only women runs custom service. Only women. Women are the ones that decide if a guy is gonna have a car, if he's gonna get married, or if he's. It's not the pastor or the Holy Spirit that sends someone to your life to get married with you, or someone that looks like you feel like in love with, or you go pray 72 hours to understand if that person is right for you. It's not like this. It's women in business that are telling people what to do. They have like reality show. They're turning our life into a reality show, trying to obligate many people to make videos to put out there what they're scared of and or the threats that they're suffering. And then this way women keep track of our image and how we look like, how our parents, if we are eating, what we are eating, where we get the money to eat. So these women, they are doing this. They fuck with a police boss, and then she get in the police anyways, because for Brazilian women and prostitutes and all the crimes, they don't need to do anything. They just go over there and fuck some guy and then they get in. It's not like me. For me to get a job in a bus or anything, any type of job, even selling shit, they will try to make me go through like a serious event of like tests and stuff. They will not. So they make it so hard on me so that I really kill myself. They're making so like they're pounding me every day. They use United States like the tools. People that are tool, and people that like to they're satanic. And satanic people, they have fun with your disgrace. As more you in pain, as more Satan it's happy. I cannot say that Satan is a black guy sitting out there laughing about me and keeping track of everything we do, but it basically is kind of like this. It's usually it's like a Afro descendant man. He's kind of a feminine, gay kind of guy. I don't know if he's gay, but he's kind of feminine. He's extremely smart. He keeps track of each book that each person buy. If you go in the store right now and buy a book, he already know. The girl from the bookstore, she will send it to him. Some people call him the Antichrist. Some people call him the Illuminati. Some people call him God. Some people call him the devil. He's there somewhere, and he works with construction to get into people's house and find out which one is the new girls that he can take to bars and Brazilian satanic prostitution type of thing, because they only like new girls and virgins. After their virgins, they go to work for prostitutes and make money for black people. But they all end up become like in crack, and they end up becoming like homeless and laying in street and all beat up and stuff. It's never something that some Kardashian, for example, they never get successful and they succeed and they appear, but they always like they're gorgeous when they're young, and then some black guy come and fuck the shit out of them and take their virginity from them, and then take them to funk and all those things. Probably some guy look and I like that, and he pays for it and fuck her, and then she goes to a man, she passes it out in so many men's hands, and then she ends up like a Lola something, like Lola. Don't touch Lola. Never heard about that. So and then she ends up like a Lola Nifeta, which is such a waste of a woman. She's like gorgeous. Think of a Nifeta. She's like a Nifeta group in my hand. I'll be like billionaire by tomorrow, together with like all the things that I know how to use her kind of everything. But Brazilians, they don't want that. They want crack. They want a lot of pot, a lot of cocaine. They want to threat. They want to threat people a lot. They want to send a lot of thought suggestion, a lot of thought provoking. They're based on humans' butthole. They think that for example, they think of someone, I want to piss someone off, and then they focus on the person's butthole, and then they send a mental message. The butthole on the person will get upset. As more Brazilians use this method, as more the cell in your brain will get used to it, and then your body will start responding automatically. A lot of people call black magic, savage people call voodoo and stuff, but like I explained in the other video how this process works, if you watch my other video, you will understand. But the main thing is that your body will get used to, and you all gonna get used to. That's why you can notice now the Brazilians, they are not what they used to anymore. They made a fake life for me, and where everyone was friends and everyone used to go out in each other's house. We used to drink together. We used to do things together. We used to, do things together. They did this to build what I call the apocalypse. And now they're trying to blame me. Probably, this is what I think. Probably they will make a gathering of satanic Brazilians and Americans, possibly from San Francisco, California, where it's the base of the main thing. And then I think they're gonna make a pack of like a lot of money, and then they're gonna either kill me to wash this money behind my back, or they're gonna put clones of me throughout jungles and people that, because I saw a lot of clones of me guys trying to get away and then getting killed in the process. I will get away, and like I said, I'm not an assassin, but whoever walks towards me to try to steal from me, I will cut your head off. I will, literally, I will. And for those that are in the same situation that I am, learn one thing with me. Afro-descendants, they're like this. They're like ghetto people. They stay out and about, waiting for people that are passing by. They think they own the street. They keep territory of everywhere. Brazil is all set up on medical, hospital, and everything. They're trying to limit and trying to close everyone in a circle where people will be depending on something else. That's why it's better for you not to smoke or drink or anything, because they will try to keep you coming back to whatever sources they want you a slave of. That's why I don't have anything to do with them. So black people, they will be throughout the whole world. Don't be thinking that if you go to, they are everywhere. There's a fat woman, there's a lesbian, they all run the crime, and they will tell criminals where you are, where you're heading to, what you bought in the store. They're telling everyone. The police are with them, and they are together to kill anyone that they want to kill. They are sitting in the police station laughing about you, because now they are putting a lot of women there so that the cops can fuck and not even have to battle go home. They will have women in the police station to fuck. The telemarket that was supposed to be for the people and small families to grow up and be successful. The police will take over. A lot of fat women and a lot of Afro-descendants they will take over telemarket industry too. The fat guys, they are from I don't know how to say in English, bourgeois, but they're bourgeois, like they're the sons of the rich families in Brazil. They're gonna rent and buy and build big white house where they're gonna plant plants in there. They're gonna buy a mass of lands, and they're gonna fill there with animals and cows and stuff to limit other people, limit other families like me and stuff, and other, like especially Afro-descendants. And then there will be a civil war. They will start a lot of civil wars. They know that if they kill me, or if I kill one of them, a lot of the Afro-descendants and criminals will come, and then we'll fight. I'm gonna kill as many as I can, and they gonna end up probably succeed in killing me, but at least I'm gonna take a lot of them to hell. Those situations is the police that put them out there. They put them out there because someone wants you dead, and then they will put ex-prisoners like mates, jail mates, and people in the street. And then if they kill you or you kill them, it doesn't matter, because none of you, it's worth anything. Americans, they sit out there, they have a Mexican and Brazilians working as a slave in construction for them. They get credit by using their family's name and things that the BS that they built throughout the years. Now they don't want me to build a family because they know if I have a family, I will end up getting government benefits, things that human beings have the right to have. That's why they keep me without a child or a woman's, because when you're single, they pick on you. They focus on you as in a homosexual campaign to try to keep you, making you a homosexual or transvestite. It's written somewhere in some book, and I think it's on dictionary. The police came up with this campaign to push guys to. I think it was supposed to be a campaign, but as Brazilians are so corrupted, and especially the police, they're satanic. They don't do the right thing. They don't do the right thing by towards the environment. And the nice guys, they are in the police, or they try to join the police, they get killed really fast. Satan don't want nice guys. He doesn't want the right guy to run things. He doesn't want someone running a little city the right way. He just he makes big construction projects, and then he takes 80% of the money invest on that, and then he makes, sometimes he finishes the job, but most of the times he doesn't finish, and then he share with each other. But what they're after is like weapons and toys, like expedition and vehicles. Russian probably is becoming corrupted too. I can notice now that Russian is corrupted. I used to depend on Russia a lot because I thought, well, Brazilians, they're corrupted and evil. Arabics, you can't count on them. They're good to remind us to take a shower, but nothing else. Americans, they're pure evil. So who are we gonna depend on when situation comes this way? So now Russian is as well. I kept a gift for German in case if you want to work with me. I don't have the English or the mechanic like gift. I don't know how to do mechanics and stuff, but I have a lot in my mind that if you want to share. Brazilians are trying to hack my brain, trying to hack what I would do. I will no longer do it because they only hack my stuff. I make it internet look nice, and then they steal it from me, and they keep on threatening me. They keep on keeping me with no money and with no women, no social life, no nothing. So I'm gonna seriously 100%. I'm gonna be like a caveman. And it was nice to meet you all. I do not take you for granted. If I made this far, it's because somehow, somewhere, my mother, some African ladies, they work against evil forces to get food in my mouth or clothes in my body. I know there's a lot of African women over there that they care about me, but there's a lot of satanic women out there. They just speak on guys and they're like, well, I choose to hate that guy, and then they build a human a comedian human into seeing people suffer, and I don't see where the human on that. And I'm here, and whenever I can bust you and expose you to society, I will. I think you're satanic. I think you should die. I think you should just kill yourself. I don't think you're from human beings. I don't think you belong to human beings. I think all of you that just hang out in the streets and you just have no idea what life is about, and you have no idea what jail is about. You just think the jail is just a hotel. You are so stupid. You're so dumb, and it's like I feel disgusting to even talk about. I can feel your energy. How I feel lazy just to talk about how dumb you people are. You're so dumb. You spend your time. You build children. Lesbians. You're cute. Lesbians, you are cute. I have a huge crush on you. But seriously, when I deal with you, you're so stupid. You're so selfish. You're so like self-centered. So like you're a thief. You steal men's stuff. You steal men's career. You're trying to change. You're lawless. You do things that. Just because cops, they take your back, you're lawless, you're hypocritic, you complain about men harassing you, and then you get fist on your butthole. You try to blame people about porn and stuff when you're trying to turn YouTube into a porn website. I bust my butt trying to turn people into like a state of mind where everyone would make money, even like old ladies, old people. People try to pick it up where we laugh and the internet, and you go and you just want to show pornography, you just want to show prostitutes playing, dancing naked. Women, who doesn't know that only black guys fuck those women? Why we would be interested on you people? Why we would concern about you satanic people? Only black people. Your life is like you somehow you raise a little girl, and then you put her in a mess of a torture of Disney Channel stuff or cartoons of little prostitutes, little fucking whores. And then you sell the little whores, the little prostitute, young prostitutes to executives. That's called the supernova contract. Right now, what you Americans and Brazilians are doing, you separate us from America, you send me back here after you build life in custom service, and now you're building like as much pressure against myself. When I'm completely won, when you win me, when you won, when you destroyed my spirit, when I'm all complete, when I'm out of the house and I'm living in the woods and I'm trying to like hunt to survive, then you, Nicole Place, the spies from San Francisco, California, all the criminals from Brazilian criminals from Goiânia, people that do fake IDs, the Puerto Rico Obama BS, fake ID stuff, all the BS of fake presidents and all fake politicals and all that, you guys all gonna get together and you're gonna fuck together. You're gonna make a holy shit of fucking together, and then you're gonna make an explosion trying to make me feel jealous about it, that I'm separate from life. Do you think those things bother me? Do you think you think I did not, do you think God did not show me the vision of how you guys are gonna do? You think God did not prepare me for the chase that you're gonna put homeless to chase me? You're gonna put like little teenagers, criminals that don't have anything to do to chase me, and then I'm gonna kill some of them. Probably I'm gonna get killed. Their fat mothers gonna be on those farmers throughout Brazil, trying to send them like a brain message, oh, kill him, chase him, steal from him, steal his bike, steal his shoes, and then it's gonna be a mass of that's what Brazil is gonna be doing. And then whenever real police is gonna go into them, they pretend they're in church, and then they go in church and they start praying. When police leaves, they go back as savages again. It's gonna be like this, and there's a lot that I already know that you're gonna do. So just keep in mind, I'm just making this video to let you know I'm not a murderer. But if you do it, if you start it, I will not stop. I'm not afraid to go in jail. Trust me. If you do not stop with overwhelming satanic evil women, I trust me. Okay, I'm just telling you because that's how I learned. You have to let people know before you act. Police, even the police have this principle with me, and I admire a lot. They tell me when they're gonna do things. Don't be doing things like crazy. Trust me, I have nothing to lose. I'm just letting you know, because after you lose a son or you lose a husband or you lose a child, I'm not gonna complain. Trust me, I'm not gonna just die in the street, just lay there and let you crush me. Trust me.